I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more Tre Tucker, and I hope some of you get that reference with Saturday Night Live when it comes to Will Ferrell. Voice crack, but overall, I mean, the message stays the same. I want to see more Tre Tucker getting the ball, or at least I want to see the Raiders getting Tre Tucker the ball more often, especially in space, because I think he's a special player. Now, in his debut against the 49ers, I would say it was pretty good. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been better. You know, there's always things to take away and all that. But overall, he was targeted 3 times, had a catch for 15 yards early in the game there. Also had a carry for 3 yards and also had a kickoff for a 25-yard gain there. Really made a nice cutback, or at least made a nice cut, and found the hole there for the kickoff return there. And honestly, I think this is just a sign of bigger things to come, because if you look at his first drop of 3, so he dropped 2 passes out of 3 targets, which usually isn't great, but the first time he dropped that ball, that was early in the game. I think it was the second drive for the Raiders. I really don't fault him because he kind of got laid the wood on by a safety. So, I mean, younger players, they're going to get hit in the NFL. I think it's kind of an adjustment in terms of being able to still come down with the ball, even though the expectation didn't change from college. And then also his catch that he had, not a catch, but it almost looked like a catch on that long ball that he got a great outside release on. Really showed off his speed. Even guys like Charles Woodson were giving him credit. You know, that's tough overall because he was in a really good position, really did beat his man off the line, and Aiden O'Connell could not really have given him a better ball. But overall, I think it is unfortunate because the Raiders overall did find a way to get the ball in his hands, and I don't think you're disappointed. And to be honest, the main reason I'm making this video is because a couple of years ago when Stephon Diggs was coming into the NFL, I had a feeling, and I had that same feeling with Tre Tucker. And I think the message stays the same for the Las Vegas Raiders. They need to find a way to get Tre Tucker the ball. And the thing you got to remember is Tre Tucker is a guy that's going to be in an offense that already features guys like Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, and Hunter Renfrow. So the ability for him to get the football isn't going to be as much, but I still think that it needs to be priority for the Raiders to find a way. It doesn't matter wide receiver screens, on those end arounds that he gets or those reverses. It doesn't matter. Maybe a little bit of option. Really, at the end of the day, when you get players like Tre Tucker the ball in space, good things tend to happen. And so I think this is just honestly what we saw, another wrinkle of this Raiders offense that unfolded, and I'm really excited, especially if Jimmy Garoppolo can be the kind of guy that distributes the football, doesn't necessarily do anything special, and if the defense steps up for the Raiders, it's going to be pretty exciting. So overall, I think at the end of the day, get Tre Tucker the football, because we need it. We got to see more of it. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below. And at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about the Las Vegas Raiders needing to get Tre Tucker the football.